In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to start a Nevada LLC in just 7 steps. Here are the 7 steps we're going to be going over, but if you don't want to do these yourself and you want to hire a company to do them for you, we'll leave a timestamp here that you can go ahead and skip to, and we'll show you how to set it up with an LLC formation company. All right, let's get started. The first thing that you need to do in setting up your Nevada LLC is to name your LLC. Now, you need to conduct a name search in the state of Nevada to make sure that the LLC name that you would like is available. And to do that, you can go on the state website to see the availability of your desired LLC name. Now, also, you want to make sure that this name has an available URL as well, because you'll probably want to create a website for your LLC. Now, in terms of the state naming guidelines, you have to follow this specific criteria that says you need to call the company a limited liability company, an LLC, or an L.L.C. You cannot include association or corporation in your title because those would mean that you're another type of business. Everything obviously needs to be in English. You can also not use a name that would be confused with a government agency like the FBI, Treasury, or State Department. And your name must be distinguishable from any other business's name. The second step is that you need to file your articles of organization in the state of Nevada. Now, in Nevada, it's a $436 fee to file for your articles of organization, which is a bit high compared to other states. Part 2 of setting up your articles of organization is that you need to decide on the management structure of your LLC. Most of you will probably be member managed. That means that you are managing your own LLC, but you can also have a manager managed LLC where you're hiring somebody to manage your LLC for you. This is popular for people that don't live in the United States and they're hiring somebody in that state to manage their LLC. Now, number 3 is to create an operating agreement. This is not required in the state of Nevada, but it is highly recommended. An operating agreement is a legal document outlining the ownership and operating procedures of your LLC. This ensures that both the owners and the employees know what to expect, and it's going to minimize any conflict in the future. Here are some of the things that an operating agreement usually entails. The first is the organization, who the members are, where the LLC was created, when the LLC was created, and the ownership structure. Number 2 is the management and voting structure. 3 is capital contributions. 4 is distributions. 5 is membership changes if you need to add or remove members, or if you're transferring ownership of shares to different people. And 6 is dissolution. In the unfortunate event that your company needs to be dissolved, then you would disclose all that information here and how it would proceed. Okay, step 4 is to obtain an EIN in the state of Nevada. This is also known as a federal tax identification number, and the way you can think about this is just a social security number for your business. This allows the IRS to keep track of your business's tax status, and it's required by the state to open a business bank account and to hire employees. The IRS actually provides this free of charge. You just have to apply for it after you create your LLC. And you can either do that online or by mail. Now, number 5 is to hire a registered agent service. A registered agent is a person or business responsible for sending and receiving legal documentation on behalf of your company. This includes documentation such as tax forms, lawsuits, government correspondence, and anything else. This person must be a full-time resident in the state of Nevada. This could be you, an employee, or a registered agent service that you hire, which is really what we recommend. Those are the first 5 steps of setting up your LLC. We'll have to do some other things after we set up your LLC, like compliance, and those things are all important. But right now, we're going to show you how to set up your LLC with Tailor Brands. If you don't want to do all that work that we just did and you want a company to do this for you, you can hire an LLC formation service like Tailor Brands. So go ahead and click on our special link down below in the description to get started, and we'll go ahead and walk through this process here together. And you'll see with our special link, you get 35% off LLC plans, which is a great deal. Let's go ahead and choose our state here. Once we have Nevada, we'll go ahead and claim our discount. Let's go ahead and enter our business name, and we can go ahead and check the availability here. And it looks like our business is available in Nevada. So let's go ahead and click next. Now it's going to ask you a couple questions about your business. We can just go ahead and walk through this here. Let's go ahead and tell it the industry here, and then whether we're offering a physical good or professional services. It's going to ask us if we have any employees, and then if we're an online store, brick or mortar, or on the go. Next, you can say what else you are planning for your business. What's great about Tailor Brands is they really are the one-stop shop, all-in-one solution for your business. If you want one place to do everything, then Tailor Brands is for you. They'll help you set up your domain, your sales tax permit, your trademark, your website. They'll get you a logo, your EIN number, insurance, taxes and accounting, and licenses and permits. For now, let's go ahead and select LLC as well as EIN because we'll show you how to have them do it for you for just a small fee. Let's go ahead and click next here, and we can go ahead and choose any of the things that we already have. We'll just go ahead and say none of the above for now. You can join their 12-week program here. They give you the option to do that. It's included with any plan purchase, but after the 12 weeks, they're going to charge you. So you can go ahead and just join the program for now, and then you can cancel later. Next, we're going to have to put in some information here. So let's go ahead and put in our first name, our last name, and then our phone number and email address. Next, it's going to ask us if we want help getting our EIN number. We'll leave that on for now. It's a fee of $99, but it saves you the headache of having to do it on the state website. Let's go ahead and click next. Now, this is a very important part. This is the registered agent service. If you're a registered agent yourself, you really have to be available at all times, and your information is going to be put on the public domain. So if you want to keep everything like phone numbers, email addresses, and all of your other private information off the public domain, it's really a wise decision to use a company to do that for you. And these services range anywhere from $100 a year to $300 or $400 per year. Tailor Brands is $200 per year, which is a pretty good deal right in the middle there. So let's go ahead and continue with our registered agent service. Now there's a bunch of other things you can add on here with Tailor Brands. You can do their annual compliance package, which ensures that you'll meet all of the business regulations, as well as file your annual report for you. So if you want to keep that on, you can, or you can just say, I'll handle the compliance issues myself. Tailor Brands also offers a full branding toolkit. There's plenty of amazing features here. We'll just keep this off for now though. And then you can also do expedited filing. So normally there's a 14-day filing time, but you can do an expedited filing time if you're in a rush, and that's 1 day for an extra $79. You can also have an operating agreement done with them for $29. We'll just go ahead and leave that off for now. They also will do a formation kit, which is a binder that will hold all of your documents. We can just turn that off for now. And then in terms of bookkeeping and invoicing, they have the option to do a free trial for their finance manager here. You can do this. We also have a bunch of other videos on the channel where we have our favorite bookkeeping platforms and other tools that will help you with this. So we'll leave those videos linked down below in the description that you can check them out. And then the last one here is they'll actually notify you about LLC status, compliance, and other issues. Let's go ahead and leave that on. It's free here, so might as well. Now it'll bring us to the option where we get to choose our package. So the light plan just includes LLC formation and the free business coaching program. This plan is free. The only fee that you have to pay is for the filing of your LLC. And in the state of Nevada, that's $436, as you can see here. Now the essential plan is the recommended plan. That's going to come with the LLC formation, legal compliance, expedited processing, the business coaching program as well, and the invoicing and bookkeeping free trial for 30 days. This one is also 35% off and comes with that Amazon gift card. Depending on what you need for your business, you can go with this light plan and then have those added on features like the EIN number, or if you need some of the features in the essential plan and you want to pay the extra money, you can go ahead and do that. Just for the sake of this video, we'll go with that essential plan just to show you how it works. Once we've done that, you'll see that there's a $436 Nevada state filing fee. This does not go to Tailor Brands. It goes directly to the state. So you have to pay for this whether you go through an LLC formation company or to the state website. Basically, Tailor Brands doesn't get this fee. But with this plan, you will pay $129.35 and you'll get a $30 Amazon gift card right now. Now, what's included is everything that we showed you earlier, and we're adding the EIN number and the registered agent service. So the total for today is only $129.35. Let's go ahead and continue to payment, and we can either choose PayPal or credit card. Let's go ahead and enter our credit card information here. And once we're ready, you can go ahead and click pay with credit card and you'll be all set to go. After you create your LLC, it's all about maintaining compliance. You're going to need to make sure that you maintain compliance with all federal, state, and local regulations. This means getting the necessary business permits in your city and state. Here's some of the business licenses and fees that you might need in the state of Nevada. You can go ahead and pause the video if we're going too fast here. And then here we have some of the federal licenses that you might need, as well as state and local licenses. Now we will say that if you're a first-time entrepreneur, we really recommend that you get help with this. Tailor Brands offers that feature to look into licensing. Now you don't have to go with them, but just be sure to get some help because it can get a little bit complicated in terms of what licenses you need for each jurisdiction. Now let's talk about filing your annual report. In the state of Nevada, you have to file an annual report with the state of Nevada business and license renewal. And this is basically $150 per year for that annual report and then $200 per year for that license renewal. And this annual report is going to be due on the last day of your LLC's anniversary month. Make sure you're not late on this. This will be a $175 fee, and ignoring this annual report could result in you losing your LLC. So don't do that. Now, here are some steps that you're going to have to take after forming your LLC. The first one is to open a business bank account. Now, the reason this is important is because you need to keep your business assets separate from your personal assets. You do not want to pierce the corporate veil, is what they call it, which means mixing personal with business. In the unfortunate event that you were ever sued, mixing your personal and business assets could leave you legally liable, so don't do that. Now, we'll leave a link to our favorite business bank accounts down below, and we created some videos on that we'll leave a link down below as well. You'll also want to get a business credit card. This will keep your personal assets separate from your business assets. We have a bunch of videos on the channel about that as well, and we'll be sure to leave those linked down below. Next is you want to make sure to hire an accountant. This is going to help you track your profit and loss, and it could save you some money on taxes as well. We'll leave some of our favorite bookkeeping and payroll platforms down below in the description, and we have a bunch of other videos on that as well. In terms of tax filing requirements, you're going to want to make sure that you get all of the necessary permits that you need in your state. So if you're selling physical products, you want to make sure to get the Nevada seller's permit. And then in terms of taxes for employers, there's unemployment insurance tax and employee withholding tax. So be sure to look into those. In terms of the federal LLC tax filing requirements, months. Multi-member LLCs are going to file Form 1065, and single-member LLCs will file Form 1040 Schedule C. Now, the last thing before we finish off the video here is the new BOI report that started January 1st, 2024. Now, we have a full video on the channel about this report that we'll leave linked down below in the description as well. So we won't go into too much detail, but we'll just briefly cover it here. For all companies created before the end of 2024, you will have to file this form within 90 days of the creation of your LLC. Starting January 1st, 2025, you will have to file this report within 30 days of creating your LLC. Now, this report requires you to file the full legal name, birth date, a complete address, and identifying documentation for each member as well as company applicant. And there are penalties if you don't do this, so be sure to look into it and watch our other video. If we went too fast in any area of the video, feel free to go back and pause, but that's all we have for you today. All the resources and videos that we talked about will be linked down below in the description. Also, be sure to check out Tailor Brands with our exclusive link down below, which is going to get you 35% off LLC formation plans. And if you do choose to use our link, we do get a small referral fee at no additional cost to you. This really helps us keep creating free videos like this for you, so thank you so much for helping us out there. Lastly, this channel is dedicated to helping you start and grow your business, so stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.